What is an option? It's a contract, number one, a contract between two parties. And there is a buyer and seller. If you're the option buyer, you get the rights at a certain price, at a certain time, to buy or sell the underlying instrument. Okay, so in fact, most of us has dealt with options before. We may not realize it. Now, help me here. If let's say, for example, today you want to go and buy a property. You see the property that you like and decided, okay, this is what I want to buy. Okay, so at that point in time, when you say, I want to buy, okay, the first paper that you will be asked to sign, can anyone help me here? What is that paper called? You know, I go and see a property. I say, okay, thank you so much. Option to purchase. It's actually called option to purchase. So basically, you know, this is the option we are talking about. It's a contract between two parties. Of course, in the property example, the underlying asset is property, but in stocks example, the underlying asset is actually stocks. So you actually have the options to purchase. Now, what does the option to purchase do? You sign the option to purchase, then after that, you have to give the seller an option fee. Okay, for property case, can be 1,000, can be 5,000, or either that can be 1%. Okay, then what does the option give you? Okay, so let's say, for example, go back to the property example, you sign the options. If 2 weeks later, you decided, I don't want to buy the property anymore, can you simply walk away? Yes or no? Thank you so much. You can actually just walk away. But of course, the option seller will keep the option fee. Okay, so this is what I mean by you actually have the rights at a certain price at a certain time to buy or sell the underlying instrument. If you don't want to buy, no problem. Okay, now, assuming you are the option seller, you are the one that's selling a property. Okay, so 2 weeks later, the buyer want to what we call exercise the option, want to buy the property. Can you say, sorry, no, I don't want to sell anymore? Can you do that or not? Yes or no? Okay, you cannot. You must proceed with the deal. And if you're the option seller, you have the obligation to deliver. Okay, so this is basically what an option is. It's a contract between two parties. You have a buyer and seller. The buyer has to pay an option fee to the seller. And then the buyer has a right. The seller has an obligation. Okay, so of course, in this case, we are applying that to stocks. Now, I just want to give you the 4 very basic scenario of options. One is called the call. One is called the put. You can buy call, sell call, buy put, or sell put. Now, let me just explain this 4 basics condition using this PPT. Now, what you see here is what we call a payoff diagram, whereby the x-axis is the price of the underlying stock. The y-axis is the profit and loss of this option. Now, this is what happened here. If let's say now, okay, just for the example, we have this stock called Orange. And Orange is trading the stock market at $55 per stock, for example. Of course, if you want to invest in Orange, you can take out $55 and just go and buy the stock. Now, there's another way to invest. Okay, instead of buying, maybe you go to Seongyo and say, Seongyo, I want to buy a call option on Orange from you. And assuming, of course, Seongyo is a seller. And in this case, you just give Seongyo $5. And then what's going to happen? You have the right to buy the underlying instrument at the strike price within a period of time. Okay, I give Seongyo $5, I enter a contract with Seongyo, and then I have the right to buy from Seongyo within the next 1 month, the stock Orange at $50. So this is what happened here. If let's say after I have the contract with Seongyo, assuming the price go up to $75, will I want to exercise the contract? Exercise the contract means yes, okay, go to Seongyo and buy the stock from me at $50. Would I actually want to exercise the contract? Yes or no? Can someone help me here, please? Okay, thank you so much. Yes. So if let's say the price of the underlying stock go up to 75, I will actually run to Seongyo and say, hey, Seongyo, I have this contract. You are supposed to sell to me at $50. So I buy from $50. Then what do? I can sell to the market at $75 and make $25 profit. Okay, this is what a call option allow me to do so. Now, if let's say the stock price dropped to $30, will I still be interested to buy from Seongyo at $50? Yes or no? Okay, of course not. If I can buy from market at 30, why do I buy from here at 50? So what do? I will just let the option contract lapse. Okay, I'll just throw in the contract. And what do I lose? I actually lose $5, which I paid earlier to Seongyo. Okay, so this is the profile of a call option. And by call option, this is your profit and loss diagram. After you buy a call option, okay, if the price go up, you make money. If the price go down, you lose money, but your loss is actually capped at the option premium. Okay, so of course, if you just buy the stock itself, the price go up, yes, you make money. The price go down, your loss will not be capped. Your loss will be continuous. Now, you can also do this thing called the buy put, whereby give you the right, instead of buy, give you the right to sell the underlying instrument. So in this case, if you buy a put, you have the right to sell the underlying stock to Seongyo at the strike price of $50. Now, this is what happened here. If let's say, for example, the price go up to 75, will you be interested to go to the stock market, buy $75 and sell to Seongyo at $50? Yes or no? Definitely not, right? Okay. No way you want to do that. So what do? You just let the contract lapse. But if let's say the price dropped to $30, would you be interested to go and buy from stock market at 30 and sell to Seongyo at $50? Are you okay to do that? Will you be willing to do that? Okay, of course, yes. Okay, so this is what happened here. If you think that the stock price will drop, okay, then of course it may make sense for you to buy a put option. Okay, buy a put option. So these are the two main types of option. You have a call option, give you the right to buy. Put option, give you the right to sell. One thing very interesting about option here is this: you can also be the seller. Anybody can be the seller. It doesn't mean that, you need to have a lot of money. Doesn't mean that you need to have a lot of experience. Doesn't mean that you have to be institutions. Anybody can be a seller. So of course, whatever the buyer makes is the seller loss, and vice versa. So like, for example, in this case, if you sell call, you are the opposite. If you sell call, you have the obligation to sell the underlying instrument. When the price go up, okay, the buyer will exercise. Okay, then you have the obligation to sell the underlying instrument to him at $50 regardless. Okay, now since I am on this slide, I just want to highlight this very important thing about options. Now, what you see here, if you just sell call like this and doing nothing else, okay, you are doing this, what we call selling a naked call. Okay, I'm not trying to be cheeky here. This is a technical term. Now, what does a naked call means? So basically, if let's say you sell a naked call, your loss can potentially be unlimited. So why? Because no matter what, you have to sell to him at $50. So let's say, for example, the price go up to $5,000 for whatever reasons. For reasons, price go to $5,000. You need to go to the market and buy $5,000 and sell to the buyer at $50. So long story short, if you ever go into options, never sell naked. So you may be asking, hey, why people do that? Hey, in fact, once you go to options, a lot of people do that. Why? Because you actually collect the premium. Also, let's say you think that, stock market won't go up one. Then I just sell call. Then for nothing, I just make this $5. Or then you think, stock market sure go down one. Then you just make this $5. Yeah, there's a lot of people who do that and go naked, and you can actually go into unlimited loss. So long story short, please never go naked. Okay, so sell put is again the reverse of a buy put. So let's say, for example, you sell put, you have the obligation to buy the underlying instrument. Okay, so if you sell call, your obligation to sell. Now, if you sell put, you have the obligation to buy. So if let's say, for example, the price drop, you have the obligation to buy at the strike price of $50. If you sell put, can your loss be potentially unlimited or not? Yes or no? Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, the answer is no. Why? Because the maximum the price can drop is zero. Correct or not? Maximum price can drop is zero of the stock. Okay, let's say company bankrupt, it comes zero. So, but no matter what, you still have to buy at $50. Okay, by this case, you would actually earn a premium of $5. So your maximum loss is actually kept at $45. Okay, but regardless, okay, I'm not too sure whether they call it naked here. Okay, but yeah, this is also can be quite risky. Yeah. Okay. So of course, this happened when you believe that the stock price actually will go up, or either that wouldn't fall below certain price. So again, later we'll share a few actual example why people do that. So in fact, this is one of my main strategy. And yep, it can be quite interesting.